What is up, everybody? So, a little, a little bit has happened since the previous part. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I decided to make my way to Skellige, and it was a wee bit of a adventure getting over here. So I tracked down this Hammond individual that I was supposed to talk to. Hammond is basically a pirate, and he had a huge pirate crew that I had to kill, basically. But I'm kind of skipping ahead here. So first of all, in order for you to get to Skellige, you have to find a ship captain to take you over here. And so what I did, I ended up finding a ship captain in Novigrad. After speaking with 3 captains, I finally found one crazy enough to take me over to Skellige. And during our journey across the sea, we were attacked by pirates. And I had to actually fend off those pirates. And we ended up shipwrecked on the shores of Skellige. And then... I wonder if I could go up here to Kai Morhan. No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay, so I got distracted there. I'm sorry. So, at any rate, so I shipwrecked on Skellige. I actually shipwrecked way the hell over here. Like, where did I shipwreck? I shipwrecked like right around this area, right here. And then I swam over here to this village, and I was able to fast travel all the way over here to this village. I then got on my horse and we rode out to where Hammond was supposed to be, and I ran into a bunch of his goons at the gate of this fortress, and I had to kill, I shit you not, I had to kill like 14 pirates before I got up to Hammond. And then once I got up to Hammond, I had to kill him and his 3 bodyguards, and there was a bunch of dead bodies lying everywhere up here. I'm not sure, they kind of just disappeared, I guess, because I stopped the game. That kind of sucks, man, because I was gonna go back and loot all of the dead bodies that I had killed, so that actually sucks. But I believe I got everything to get up here. Oh, I didn't get these crowns, I guess. And I think this is just a sword that I don't want. Yeah, but this is where I found Hammond. Hammond was up here praying, and the guy was a complete dickhead, and he just wanted to fight me straight away. But I did get a letter off of Hammond, and I'll show you the letter that I got. Dude. Where is the letter? I think this is the letter. Yeah, so this is a letter from Karadin to Hammond, and it's basically telling Hammond, hey, look, just leave me alone. I don't want to do business with you anymore. Our friendship is over. So Karadin is the guy that I'm looking for. I really didn't get anything out of Hammond other than this letter, so hopefully Lambert had better luck with the mistress of the whorehouse than I did with Hammond here. So I'm gonna go back down where I came from and go through this village and give it a once-over, see if I missed any items. I kid you not, though, man. I had to kill so many freaking pirates. It was absolutely ridiculous. So I have to head back to the village, and then I'll fast travel back to where Lambert is, and then I'll meet up with him and see if we can't track down this this guy. Okay, looks like I could fast travel from right here, so that's cool. Let me just give this village a once-over real quick. But, so that's pretty cool that I was able to open up Skellige on this side quest, because Skellige, the Skellige Isles is a place where I'm going to have to meet up with Yennefer after I'm done in Novigrad. I'm going to have to go over here and meet up with Yennefer to continue the story quest. So at least I've already made my way over here and have opened up some fast travel locations. So that's pretty cool. Locked. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit around here. Yeah, I think what I may do is just come back here later, because I'm not really hurting for items or loot right now. So I think I just might come back here later to loot this place. I have plenty of supplies and whatnot, so let me fast travel back to Lambert's. Alright, so I'm gonna fast travel right here.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Karadin Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Karadin Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Alright, heading back to Novigrad, gonna meet up with Lambert and hopefully track down this assassin that was basically the head assassin that killed Lambert's friend. Or I think his gay lover, rather. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I mean, to each their own, you know. Alright, yeah, I think Aiden was his name. Aiden was Lambert's friend that was killed by this group of assassins for whatever reason. I don't really care for Lambert. I said that a couple parts ago. I mean, he's a bit of a dickhead. Granted, his friend was killed, so that would put anybody in a bad mood, but I just don't like the guy right now. I don't know if my opinion on him will change at some points, but right now, I don't really care for him. Yeah, and that's pretty cool that Geralt's beard has grown back. So I had Geralt shaved, I had his face shaved, and now his beard is growing back, which I think is pretty cool myself. But alright, where the fuck am I going? This thing is I mean, the GPS in the game is fucking retarded. It takes me like the longest possible fucking route. I mean, it's kind of like my GPS in my car. My GPS in my car is always taking me like the stupidest possible ways to get to where I'm going.
What the hell took you?
Pretty likely Karadin lives in Novigrad, and he never severed ties with Hammond. They're actually in business together.
Learned something too. He trades in live goods on the sly. Owns a ship called the Pearl of the Coast. Runs between here and Skellige. Changed his name too, to Roland Truger, who officially is a respected Novigrad trader and philanthropist. Has a residence in Gildorf.
Anything on Skellige?
Well, didn't have you there to stand up for her.
So that means that he pretty much killed Skellige, which was what I expected.
Alright. Meet you outside Karadin's house.
We'll wait for you in a gateway off the round.
Alright, so before I go and do that, I'm gonna have all of my swords and everything repaired because they probably got jacked up killing all those. Actually, I know one of my swords got severely jacked up killing all those flippin' pirates. And unfortunately, it kind of sucks with this map, man. Because I've used, like, blacksmiths around here before. But the blacksmiths don't show up on the map at all, which is ridiculous and makes no damn sense. Like, the blacksmiths won't show up around the city unless I'm really close to one. So figure that out. Fuck it. I'm just gonna head over there to where I'm supposed to go. Alright, here we go.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I think I know how to get in. I got a plan.
If your plan doesn't include dealing with an escort of guardsmen, best revise it. Calm now. Let them start it.
You're expected. Come in.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that at all, actually. Especially since I just slaughtered like 15 to 16 pirates in the other village.
Make yourselves at home.
He's a witcher.
Very true. Allow me to introduce my wife Letitia and my two little tots. You know who I am, and I've heard of you. You've been asking many questions about me. That always draws my attention.
What school do you come out of?
That of the cat. So few of us left.
Witchers can't have children.
But they can have wards, or take in a woman along with her children, embrace them as their own.
Alright, so he has a couple of stepchildren. I don't know, man. This is not what I expected at all. This guy seems pretty level-headed so far.
I could understand a witcher becoming a hired assassin, but a merchant?
Why ever not? Not one among us doesn't dream of changing our life. I simply did not stop at dreaming. They say no witcher has ever died in his bed. I aim to be the first.
Remains to be seen.
My friend needs to talk to you.
Lads, take the children and Letitia and leave us. Our guests wish to speak to me. I'm all ears.
Talk to him, Geralt. If I do, first word he says to me, I'll lose it and throttle the fucker.
Nice place you got.
As it turned out, I've a flair for enterprise. Now I've coin enough to provide my family with the finer things in life.
with some left over for philanthropy.
Miss Marabella's institute does not scorn small donations. Neither does the city's Widows and Orphans Relief Fund, amongst others.
Your wife know who you were?
We are thoroughly honest with one another, harbor no secrets. She prays for me each day. You know what? I think it's working.
Fucking hell.
Relax, Lambert.
I confessed all just before we pledged to marry one another. Began a new life that day, with a clean slate.
Remember Aiden? A witcher. Murdered in Elander. Guessing the killers were paid well.
I remember him as I remember all the others, with the deepest regret. Yet Aiden was different in a way. Contrary to rumor, we did not set out to kill him. We were forced to when he attacked us.
What's your version of this story?
Aiden had accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Duke's daughter. He took the coin, bungled the job, then left once the girl passed on.
You lie.
We were not to kill him. We were debt collectors. He'd spent the coin already, so we demanded his swords. When he refused, tempers flared. Vienne, positioned as a sniper, lost her nerve. Hit Aiden square in the eye. Later, she devised her own version of the story. To silence her guilt, I expect.
I've heard enough.
What now?
I believe him. Huh.
You've changed. You have.
Forgiveness. It's my sole aim now.
You're buying this bullshit? Bastard's lying his ass off.
No, he's not. Not really. I don't think he's lying at all, actually. Because in that letter, he was wanting to cut all ties with Hammond, who is a pirate. I mean, if he was still dirty, then why would he want to cut ties with him?
Leave him. Let's go.
You off your fucking nut?
Lambert, this is one of those situations when you have to realize you're pissed as hell. Rein it in, and trust your cool-headed friend. Let's go.
For fuck's sake, Geralt. Don't know that I'll be able to forgive you.
I said let's go. You can always come back.
Thank you.
Well, I may have lost Lambert's alliance.
Explain yourself.
Don't intend to. Just felt Karadin didn't deserve to be murdered in cold blood. If you feel otherwise, you can always go back. Without me.
I feel like beating the shit out of you. See you later. Someday.
So long, Lambert.
Whatever, man. I don't like that guy anyway. I really don't. I think he's a douchebag. And I fully believed everything that guy said. I mean, he seemed on the up and up to me, and yeah, I'm tired of just killing random people for no reason. So I don't know, like if that decision means that I won't be working with Lambert in the future, I don't really give a shit. He's a douche, so. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end here, and not really sure what I'm going to do when I come back just yet. I really didn't get a whole lot of, I don't know, like I didn't get a whole lot of out of doing that quest is what I'm trying to say, if I could fucking talk today, Jesus Christ. Didn't get anything out of that quest. I got a little bit of experience. I didn't really get any cool weapons or gear or anything like that. So honestly, in my opinion, it was kind of a waste of time. So I think what I'm going to do is pick up here with this story quest. So I'm going to go back to the story quest for a little while, guys. Thank you so much. Catch up with me on the next parts, and hit the like button if you're enjoying this series.